Something's missing here. I can't pinpoint what it is, but let's just do this. I'm doing Rare Replay. This is a collection of 30 games from Rare software that is like 30 years of just unbelievable titles, but something's just missing in here. I don't know what it is, but 10 out of 10. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, and I'll give it the final score at the end. But I also asked you on Twitter and Facebook what you want to know about the game. I'm going to include the answers to some of your questions in the review. So let's just get right into it. I got my trusty notes. I keep feeling something's off here. Something's missing. I wonder what it is. Rare Replay is a video game compilation collection of 30 games, all previously developed by Rare in celebration of the company's 30th anniversary. Here's a complete list of all 30 games. The presentation of this game is stellar. I absolutely love the fact they went with this sort of Broadway / circus feel. You go through the menu system and you feel like it's a celebration. That's true, it should be a celebration. I mean, Rare's been around for 30 years. Not many companies can say that. So the ability to collect 30 years of your games and put them onto the Xbox One and on disc is awesome. It's awesome that you could download this straight away to your Xbox One on release date, and it's awesome you can go pick it up in the store. I just feel, again, like something's missing, but we'll get to that later. Che asks, what are the top 3 games in the collection in terms of technical prowess? That's a good question, Che. I'll answer it by saying Perfect Dark, because it essentially is a reskin of, guess what, GoldenEye. And what's happening? Something's missing from this disc? GoldenEye, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong Racing. What happened? Where are they? This is ridiculous. Okay, fine. You've got licensing issues, but this is your legacy, apparently. I don't see them here. You know what? 8 out of 10. Just because of that. Yeah, maybe I'm a rude son of a bitch, but holy shit, this is your legacy. We're talking about GoldenEye. We're talking about Diddy Kong Racing. We're talking about Donkey Kong. They're not on the discs. What the hell? Okay, fine. Some of you won't agree with me, but this is supposed to be a legacy collection. 8 out of 10. The second game, for your question though, I'll answer this at least, would be RC Pro-Am. I absolutely love that game on the Nintendo, and it was the game that inspired Rock and Roll Racing. And obviously I'm a huge fan of Rock and Roll Racing because I just told you it. The third game has to be Conker's Bad Fur Day. Of course, the dialogue, the script, those propelled that game above it, and it wasn't made for children, it was made for adults. And the last thing I have to say about this is, why didn't we get Conker Live and Reloaded? I mean, they remade it for the original Xbox, we can't get that, we get all these other 360 versions and other, ports, but something's just, okay, we're sitting at 8 out of 10, and we'll carry on, we'll see how it goes. The compilation also includes a few bonus features, a documentary feature titled Rare Revealed, which has an hour of bonus footage describing the history of the studio and the development of several major titles. These videos are unlocked as you play the games themselves. The disc also includes concept art and information about unreleased games, which I absolutely love to see. When you find out about games that you've never heard of from a studio that's this big, you kind of wonder, why didn't those games come out? And this kind of reveals that. There's nothing more satisfying for me to see the behind the scenes footage of how these games were made visually on screen with interviews and this documentary that they put on, the bonus features. This is awesome. I absolutely love video games. I love the history of video games. To see this on the disc is awesome. Unbelievable that they put this on there. They didn't even have to do that. They could have just dropped the games with a little extra content, but no, they made these awesome featurettes and the documentary about how they made all the games on the disc, and that is awesome. Again, I'm a little let down. We didn't get to see the making of GoldenEye or Donkey Kong. I'm just depressed, okay? They're not here. Players can earn up to 10,000 gamer score points across 30 games, with the ability to unlock content based on the amount earned. Achievements previously earned in Xbox standalone 360 games will carry over to Rare Replay, which is amazing to see. Thumbs up on that one, Microsoft. James Bernard asks if any of the older titles for the Xbox 360 that were released on the arcade work online, and I'm happy to report that they do. So I'm going to come after you and kick your ass in Perfect Dark. So get ready, motherfuckers. Do you feel this is a cash grab or something the fans needed? Final score, 8 out of 10. I'm going to leave it there, and I know I didn't really fluctuate too much, and I didn't get into detail of each game because guess what? There's 30 of them. We'd be here forever, but I'll point out my favorite ones on the disc. Obviously, Conker's Bad Fur Day. It is the N64 version. This is awesome to see here, but there's a little secret gem on this disc. that, I'm gonna close it out here and just say this. If you like Battletoads, you can finally get Battletoads Arcade on the console. And this right here is almost worth the price of admission. Plus everything else that's on this disc, the bonus features that are included here, the behind the scenes. But I just keep going back to wishing GoldenEye and Donkey Kong were on this. But no, you know what? Battletoads Arcade, which took a serious turn with blood and gore and just I just love it. So if you are a fan of Battletoads, the original, you want to do amazing speed runs and all that sort of thing, you know, with the classic games, Battletoads Arcade is the shining star of this for me. Everything else is pretty good. I mean, some of the older arcade games I've never played. Playing them for the first time, I was thinking, wow, these are pretty advanced for what they were at the time, and I'm pretty happy that they're on there, but nothing's gonna change the fact that Battletoads Arcade's on here. First time ever on console. I'm actually gonna go and play that right now. That's how excited I am. So this collection, 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Please, you guys, listen. Everything, the feedback that you've been giving me and all of that stuff means the world to me. It really pushes me to continue to do this. So I thank you so much. If you want to share this with your friends or your mom's aunts or uncles, brother-in-laws, maybe they're having affairs with those other people, tell them as well. Everything, thank you so much. I love you guys. Please share my videos, hit that like button. Let's get this channel fucking huge again. I fucking love you. All of you. I fucking love all of you. I swear too much. I'm sorry, mother and grandmother and parents and everybody else.